Is our Meathook going to get him? And if not, we've got Ob Nixilis. I think we might have this. I think we got this. Looks like we got this. Yeah! Oh man, I so did not think I was going to win that game at several points there. Woo! Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? My name is Kyle. Thank you for stopping by to check out my video on my channel, Arena Hacks. Today, really friggin' awesome. We got some vampires, a newer vampire deck that I made. Actually, it's not that new. I created this very shortly after new Capenna was released, but that was right in the time of probably the worst bad luck streak of my life. Those of you who follow my channel know what I'm talking about. And I was doing nothing but losing with this deck. And honestly, just looked at it. I haven't looked at it in a while. It's just been sitting there collecting dust, sort of digital dust, I guess. And I just kind of looked at it and said, you know what? I think it looks fine. Let's just try it again and see how it does. So I didn't change anything from when I originally built it. And yeah, here we are. It is pretty awesome. I've been tearing it up with now that all that bad luck is over, gone. Shuffler's no longer rigged. So yeah, 2.9 mana average, 20 creatures, 16 non-creatures, a few planeswalkers, some pretty cool ones, lots of fun ones, cool stuff going on there. Powerful stuff. Yeah, that's about it. From here, we do have white. Our main colors are black and red, as you can see, black primary, and then followed up with blue, or not blue, white actually. Blue is just kind of in the background just for Evelyn, and we don't even have to play blue. We have no blue sources, and we don't have to. It's 2 black, red, and 2 generic is how we get to Evelyn on the battlefield. So not a big deal, but she does kind of create that little essence of blue in the deck, but there really kind of isn't. So it's mostly red, white, and black for this deck are our main colors. Not even that much white. Our white is just Vanishing Verse, 3 copies, very powerful. Anything like Vanishing Verse, anything really powerful in here that doesn't have more copies, is just like there's no room for it. Like I literally couldn't find room for a 4th Vanishing Verse. But anyways, I mean, I guess there's other things you can draw. I know, I like it the way it is. But anyways, Vanishing Verse. You know, we got these new Capenna cards that are multicolored anyway, so it's not necessarily that potent. It is really good. There is a lot of really good monocolored cards, so yeah, it is still pretty good. But anyways, we got 2 of those and a full set of Edgar Charmed Groom. So we really like this guy. He's a vampire. All the +1/+1 to all of our other vampires, which Evelyn is. Evelyn's actually our main gal in this deck. 4 copies of her as well. Legendary. I usually don't like doing that with legendaries, but we really want Evelyn. She's just super awesome. 5 mana, 2/5 flash. When I originally built this deck and was testing it out, I kept forgetting that she had flash and didn't really play her as flash. But we're stealing cards from our opponent. We're stealing cards from ourselves, sort of, if you consider it stealing. Their own cards. But we're taking cards from our library, we're taking cards from their library, so we're getting our own card advantage while stealing their cards for even more card advantage at the same time, and just shenanigans by casting their own spells, playing their own lands, all kinds of crazy shit like that. Nice big Olivia Crimson Bride over here. 6 mana, 3/4 haste. Bring back a creature when she attacks, as long as it gets exiled if we don't control a legendary vampire, but we have 3 of them right here, so it's oftentimes that we will, or we'll even be using her to bring back a legendary vampire that we have in the graveyard, so we can almost get around that. We do often bring back harvesters and epicures and stuff like that, which we also do have in the deck. I haven't made my way to those guys yet. It's a vampire deck. Evelyn works on vampires, that whole stealing our opponent's cards and stuff like that, getting our own card advantage, that all works on vampires. So we're focusing on vampires. Bloodtithe Harvester gives us removal, but is also a nice 3-powered creature for only 2 mana, which is really sick. So it keeps us on the aggro side while keeps us on the control side by giving us that removal option, which we do use effectively in many games. Voldaren Epicure, damage right off the bat, great chump blocker, great sacrifice to Deadly Dispute, creates a blood token which makes Harvester better. Also blood token can be sacked to Deadly Dispute, which is what we use for our main source of card advantage other than Evelyn. We have a few Sanguine Spies in here which are also vampires. 3 mana Menace and Lifelink, that's kind of fun. Their ability, 1 mana Sacrifice. I don't know about going with a full 4 copies of Sanguine Spy in your Vampire deck, or any deck that you're using, or kind of in place of like a Skullport Merchant or something like that. The main reason is the ability is nice for 1 mana, but you're not getting card draw out of it. Whereas with the Skullport Merchant and Dockside Chef, you get card draw directly out of their abilities. Whereas with hers, you're getting sort of a makeshift Surveil. So yeah, unless you have, what is it, 5 or more? Yeah, you may, and you have to pay 2 life still to draw the card as well. So we do get the card advantage if we want, or there is that card advantage possibility in there. But mostly it's just to help kind of sift through the top of our deck, kind of buff what we draw, get some value out of our creatures before they die, sacrifice them if we want them dead for some other reason. Maybe for our Meathook to trigger and do damage to them or something like that. Which is all of our board wipes, 4 copies of them. They come in really freaking handy when we need them as well. Sorin the Mirthless. Creating more vampire tokens for us. And also giving us more card draw with its plus ability. Huh. The ultimate is, you know, we dream, but to get to 7 loyalty on him is going to be rather tricky. We're probably going to be pumping out vampires. It's kind of what we want to do in this deck, and especially if we have Evelyn, we're going to be stealing more cards from our opponent, doing all that stuff. So you're all wondering, what the hell is Ob Nixilis doing in here? What the heck? You see it, he's right there, literally front and center, in a vampire deck. What is this demon planeswalker doing, this demon devil planeswalker doing in this deck? Well, there's only 2 copies, and he's freaking awesome. And yeah, we have lots of, we don't mind sacrificing a lot of our stuff. We're into that in this deck. We like sacrificing, so his casualty ability is fairly easy to pay, and god damn it, he wins games. Like, his plus ability is just brutal. You just keep plussing him, and your opponent's just like discard or lose life, discard or lose life. And if you can get that life gain in there, you know, you have the time or the loyalty to spare, you know, you create that devil creature token, and then you're gaining life as well, and that's just extra brutal, extra salt on the wound. If you really need to gain life, and you use the casualty, you can get a devil token and then gain life with the other, as well as make them discard or lose life. So you know, he's just awesome. It's just a win con, right? So we get him, we can protect him, keep him alive, play him at the right moment and all that stuff. It just wins us the game. So, you know, all those stuff have to add up. Our opponents can't have all the right answers and stuff like that, but you know, he creates distractions for our opponents, so they attack him instead of us. Like, it's just awesome. Just so freaking awesome. For 3 mana, can't go wrong. Land base is complicated because we try to make everything work. I got 2 of the Sundown Passes, which does the white and red. Red is like our second primary color. White and black. Black is our primary color. Then we've got 3 pathways, 4 of these guys, which are oh no, these pathways are for white and red, to balance our 2 kind of secondary colors, our second primary, whatever. 3, yeah, so yeah, you know, just look at the lands. I don't think I'm gonna go through it. I find it works. I am very surprised. I actually almost never have mana color issues, like almost never. Very rare. So that almost surprises me that I don't have get any color land or get any basic land or get anything. You fetch this, none of that in the lands. I just like lands, and so it's pretty surprising. Even earlier with all that bad luck, like I was still kind of getting my mana colors. That wasn't the bad luck. I was getting all kinds of other bad luck. But yeah, my mana colors were working out. Maybe not enough lands or something like that, or too many or whatever. But yeah, so yeah, that's the deck. Let's get to this ridiculously fun gameplay and awesome vampire shenanigans with Ob Nixilis. And yeah, but before I do that, remember to hit the subscribe down below. Also thumbs up for the video because it is awesome. And make sure when you're done watching the whole thing, leave a comment because it all helps support the channel. And that'd be awesome. I could do more of this, show you more decks, come up with more cool stuff like that. Really cool. Let's get to those games. How come I can never get Deadly Dispute and my cheap creatures all in one? And why do I have to keep mulliganing all the time? Oh my god, jeez. But I don't have the mana for it. This is ridiculous. Guess we have. Then we can't. Then we won't have red. And we're still waiting on a mana. Edgar, I guess, because it's too expensive. Maybe Meathook. It seems like it'd be pretty pricey right now. I guess we just play mana for Vanishing Verse and then hope we get a third mana for Spy. Awesome. Even better now if we get a 1 or 2 drop. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, play, yeah, we need our white source just in case we want to verse. Vanishing Verse something. Do we want to Vanishing Verse that? I kind of want to, but I feel like there might be something a little more powerful. I'm deciding, what do we do? They're clearly aggro. Oh, that's going to be bad. Let's get rid of it now, because it can give other things haste too, so let's just use it right away on that. Okay, Meathook does give me some reassurance. Got some lifelink in this creature. We just never mind. There it goes. All right, Edgar, do your thing. Oh, what's that thing do again? Attacks if you attack with exactly one other creature. Time to turn. Makes its little creatures have the same power and toughness. But I like this. Let's get some little tokens going. Oh, man. Not enough mana to play either of these things. I really want to use Meathook to kill something of theirs. I really think I should do that. I should hold up for that. So let's end turn. We have a sacrifice for a Deadly Dispute. They have 4 mana left, 3 cards. They ain't not doing nothing. Let's grab some cards and a treasure. Mana. I'm not complaining too much, unless, I was going to say unless we get more. We did not. Yay. That was perfect. Evelyn. Oh, man. Oh, what do we do now? Sorin? Options. Let's throw Sorin out there. I want to kind of keep Evelyn and Olivia. I like that combo. I like that pair. Sounds like some deadly ladies there. So yeah, let's run out Sorin. Get a vampire. They're probably going to have some burn spell that's going to be able to target planeswalkers. So let's actually plus and see if we can go for some card advantage here. They're burn. They're a red. Mono red burn, so we need to outlast them.
Out of my way.
I mean, we're probably gonna hurt ourselves if we take the draw. So yeah. Unless it's a land, we can just take it. Then it doesn't cost us any life. Someone's at 5 now, so they need to do 5 damage to get him. There's 3. Oh, you got more. Run all your spells there. Yeah, you're down to 1 card in hand. I'm liking the looks of that. Yep, we'll take that. Still get the card draw.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Getting another vampire next turn. And Edgar's coming back, and we're going to make all our vampires a little bit bigger and stronger. That's dirty. That's disgusting. Can absorb a damage and gain a life. Six, 5. I need to do 5. Shit. Oh wait, we have a treasure, so when we play out a land next turn, we will have it. So do we block or attack? Well, let's block. Mitigate some of the damage. Oh, that means we lose Edgar again? Son of a bitch. So what do we got? 2, 4, and the treasure is 5. Can't attack with our dude. So I say we attack with Edgar and then do that. We need to get rid of that fat bastard out there. Bye, everybody. Well, Edgar, you're just going to be a coffin anyway, so we'll see you again in 3 turns, hopefully. We got other stuff we can do. We got more mana coming. Nice little cheap vampire here. We got stuff. We got stuff. Stuff is going on. They're down to 2 cards. God damn it. Why do they have to be such good cards all the damn time? Okay. Gotta kill all my creatures all the time. Yeah, that's board wipes though. I don't see a single mono red source out here, so let's do that. What did -3 to get the dude here? This guy dies. -3 is 5, so we'll have enough for Harvester. Sounds perfect. Yeah, we'll do it. Do we want to go 4 just to make sure? What would 4 be? No, we wouldn't have enough mana. Let's do this instead. Okay. We didn't need it. They didn't have any crazy thing for 1 mana. Ooh, it's day. I didn't know we were on a day-night cycle. I didn't know that was going on. Okay. Ugh. Come on. Just non-stop. They've had like no cards. How many turns ago? For how long they've had like no cards, and they're still just ripping them off like crazy. No problem. Just having it all. Must be freaking nice. Evelyn would be a good blocker. So let's Epicure for another chump and call it a turn. Stop having all the stuff. When he dies, are they blitzing him? They are blitzing him. Blitzy bullshit. Let's get some stuff going. Gang block there, and away we go. I forgot to mention that was my plan last turn for Evelyn. They might have something to pump. No, they don't. I was going to say, I hope they don't have something to pump to do 5 damage, and then they put damage to Evelyn first. Resolve all. Yeah, get your stuff. So remember, if we play a land from these cards out here, we can only play 1 of those cards per turn. So if we play a land, that's all of these cards we're allowed to play per turn. So if there's any spells that we get, god damn, then I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh my god, then we can't cast them if we play a land. Wow. So we have this thing here. Bloodtithe Harvester. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so here's what I was just figured out. I was just about to do it. Just figured it out. So, I was going to play Olivia. She's got haste. Attack. Edgar. Evelyn, why not? She's a 3/6. She can tango with the Raiju. They have no mana. We can't attack with that guy. That's cool. Chump blocker. Perfect. So yeah, that's 4, 7, 10 damage. 3 in the air. They're taking at least 6. We get back... No, we get back a Harvester, and that extra 3 damage guarantees that some of it, enough gets around that they die anyways. Right on. Finally, a keeping starting hand. I hope we... Oh god, I hope we don't lose. Oh god, I forgot. I didn't realize we didn't have any red mana. Oh god. Oh shit. We have no other colors of mana, just black. That's terrible. Come on, red mana, red mana. I guess... Hello. They may have been saying hello of impatience, maybe? I don't know how long they were waiting there while I was like, red mana. Oh, shit. It's bad. It's so bad. Come on, red mana. We have so much red mana. It's like red and black are our 2 biggest colors in here. White's kind of off to the side. Beauty. Go with Harvester. Hopefully we can get him to survive a turn. And then we can use him to kill the voice. We could verse the voice. We'll verse the voice if we don't get to do the whole thing with the... Go for Harvester first. Harvester kill. And then we'll verse it. If Harvester doesn't work. Oh. Oh, smooth it down. Oh, damn. We didn't get mana. Shit. And we still don't have a variety of mana, enough of a variety to do a whole lot. That sucks. This for 1, but that doesn't get voice. Maybe we do that anyways. Or we can play another Harvester and then use this Harvester to get the voice. Because then we'll have this Harvester on line next turn. I like that. We'll do that. And we'll be able to hit the voice because we'll have enough blood tokens, so. And we's good. That's a turn. Pyre of Heroes. Nasty. So we gotta make sure they don't snap that off. And they already can because they have the 2 mana for it. You gonna offer a trade? Because we will so take that trade. You wanna sacrifice that cleric to your Pyre there? Get a 3-drop. Get your Righteous Valkyrie. Here it comes. You punk. We're gonna do a Vanishing Verse to get that Righteous Valkyrie. There it is. Do we want to discard anything to a treasure thing? No. I don't really want to, no. Attack and verse. Verse, attack, whatever. I don't think the order particularly matters. I knew there was a reason we needed to hold on to that thing. So we'll end turn, hold up for Deadly Dispute. Their hand's a little fuller than ours. And they have a Pyre, which can get cards out of their library, I mean. We have Evelyn, which can get cards out of both libraries. Ours and theirs. Ugh, life gain. Get out of here. Go away. And what is that? A 2-drop. You son of a... Alright, we created treasure. It's still only -3. We need a land as well. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Sack this, because we can still -2 with that. Did get a land. You know what? We just create another blood token with this. And just use Harvester to take care of this one, I think. I'd like to get Evelyn out, but we are hitting the lands, so we'll hold on to Evelyn for later. I'd really like to attack, but we need to tap. Oh, crap. I was supposed to play this first. Oh, shit. Oops. Oh, no, now I feel dumb. That was not much of an oops. Wait. I'll just throw that out for a minute. I just realized now we can do Meathook for 2, and that's actually a little nicer. So it's not a total oops. That is so not what I was intending, but I'm like looking at my hand. I'm like, we can deal. All right. And then we do this. Yeah, see that. These two was how we were supposed to kill the Valkyrie. These blood tokens with our Harvester here to kill the Valkyrie, not the Meathook. Meathook was too expensive, but Harvester making it cheaper. That's something I never thought of before, actually. Gotta hold on to that bit of information. I wish I had a Harvester out there, so now we could sacrifice it right away to kill this guy. We'll have to deal with the one in our hand. They're going for a 4-drop. Oh no, I knew it. I can't remember his name. Aura. Ugh. Do we want to use one of them? No. Nice. I like that. What do we have? 2 mana left? No, I'm not seeing that right. Yeah, that little one's highlighted as well. We'll have 1 mana plus a treasure. I'd like to get Harvester out as well. But I'd like to get more exile. End turn. I really want to flash Evelyn out and get that surprise block in there. I hope they don't just sacrifice Aura to their Pyre. That would be disgusting. They probably will, won't they? They have big ones. 6 drops and whatever. This can only be done as a sorcery, so they're attacking now. Yay. Hopefully they don't have any cool tricks to save it or kill our Evelyn. That would be terrible. I would be upset. Hopefully we get a 2-drop. We got 2 mana. Something that's helpful. Helpful 2-drop. Another Meathook. That's from us. This is their land. All right, they've been chatty over there. I'll throw them a nice. That was good. That was good. I'll give them a nice. I didn't see that coming. Yeah, I saw that coming, didn't I? I would mention they were going to do that. So -4 gets them and saves our Evelyn survives. -4 with the Meathook, I mean. But we need our Evelyn to cast that. They can't verse our Evelyn. It's multicolor. Sweet deal. Color red. How much do we have left? 2 if we include the treasure. Oh my god, what is that last card they have? Just like protection from color of your choice? Protection from black wouldn't even work. Okay. I don't think this has entered the field yet. There we go. Now it's entered. Yeah, I think they did that the wrong time. We still have the Meathook now. The one that we cast. No point attacking with Evelyn, so I say we just play this now. We'll still get the exile from Evelyn. What do we get? Edgar, and we took their Lunarch Veteran, and they are out of gas! Yes! Woo! Yeah. Rocking it with vampires today. Evelyn, too. You're doing great. I like it. We keep. We got good mana. We got turn 1 play. So if we're on the draw, which we are, we were, are, was, is, whiz. Then we got despair. If they shoot down our guy, we got a blood token for our despair to snack away on. Makes this guy more powerful, which we didn't have, but we do now. Do we play him or do we dispute? I think we just play out our vamps. Let's just go vamps. We got Edgar coming up soon in a couple turns, you know. Go vampires. Ah! What a douche. Ooh. How does that thing grow? Oh my god, that's a lot of writing. Whenever a permanent an opponent controls is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, put a... Alright. Well, that sucks. This on white, I suppose. We can only do... Well, I can't do anything whether we don't have enough black. -3. We need 2 more mana. Get 1 from the treasure this next turn. Yeah. We dispute somewhere during their turn. And hopefully we can Meathook. Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. Now we can't Meathook. That plan is shot. Because this is going to now have 4 toughness. 4 power. Full 4 toughness. Still go for dispute. Maybe we can, I don't know, find something. Do we chump block it? It'll become a 5/5. The more counters it gets. How does that work? So, well, you may remove all of them if you do exile each other non-land permanent with mana value. So they need 4 to get Edgar. So let's take the block and then dispute our Epicure. Keeps any future harvesters we draw a little more strong. They get that a little stronger. We block the damage. Keep our blood tokens. So like I said, our future Epicures will be just a little more strong. Let's do this for another white. I don't see any red yet. That's not necessarily a good blocker. And it's just going to be growing. It's a freaking fight thingy. Yeah, we're pretty screwed. Oh, they just took it. They just did it right away. Sucks that we lost a treasure. Not too worried about the blood tokens. What was the other thing we lost? Treasure and blood tokens, I think. Well, that'll take care of the fight of the rigging. Still need to take care of that damn 5/5. It is back. Yeah, no, That's 3 right now. Alright, so we go this way. Do they take the 2 off just to get rid of our token? It's not enough to hit our spy. I was gonna say, come on, take it off. No. Anyways, God damn it, just everything. I don't see us getting out of this one. I really would have rather used that on the chariot, but maybe we can get an Edgar tag team kind of going on here and hopefully save up some mana to Meathook. Big fat Meathook. Just let that go for now so it doesn't get any bigger with from our creatures dying. Kinda wouldn't mind a Harvester. I mean, we could do both Harvester and Edgar. Why not? The only problem is now blocking Chariot with Edgar is then we lose one of them because it'll become the coffin. We have to pick one. One of the coffins will die, and the coffin doesn't have the ability to transform when it dies, just Edgar. Edgar's the only one that does that. You can kill our Harvester and our tokens. Exile them if you remove those counters. But then you won't be able to attack through our Sanguine Spy. They do it. And they can't power up Chariot. Ooh, Death Touch. More Death Touch. Disgusting. Can we Meathook for 4? Oh, we so can. Oh, we're gonna lose Edgar. That sucks. Oh, maybe we just take Edgar now. We really need to get rid of that Chariot, so I think this is just kind of a no-brainer. Which coffin do we keep? Do we want to create more little guys, or do we want Edgar back sooner? Edgar back, well, next turn. Let's go Ed for back. Let's go for getting Ed next turn. Kind of want another vampire. And we did create one more token. That's not bad. Shit, that's 5 now. We can only Meathook for 4. Yeah. Do we attack with Spy? Well, I think we do, actually. What is this? Go away. Okay, yes, combat. Let's go. What's going on here? Yeah, there we go. Combat. Attack with Spy. Do we go with Edgar? I think maybe we... Do you think they're going to block? Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Edgar. We kind of need to risk it. And hope that they block with Sararoloof or whatever that stupid wolf is. Okay, so we were going to lose Spy anyways because we needed to -4. So I say this is the order. We can still -4. Do we sack? No, we need all our mana for Meathook, so let's go. Well, that goes up 1 to 3, but that's fine. Gain a bunch of life because they had all those decay tokens. Yay. Alright. Oh my god. Yes. Reset the battlefield. You're at 10. We're at 18 now. They do have a creature land. And they can currently make it a 4-4. 4-4? Oh god. Ah, there goes Edgar. Alright. Well, we got Sorin. They can't do anything with their creature land this turn. Ooh. Oh, we don't have enough for Ob Nixilis. But
Violence is necessary to set things right.
we do that.
You
Maybe we can
do my
use it
service.
to sacrifice for Ob Nixilis. Maybe. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. It's not flying. It does have menace though. We can give him card draw too. Not blocking. Oh, we won't have freaking enough for. I want card number. All right, let's go for the draw. What do we get? Yeah, all right. I think we go. Do we go Nixilis this time, or do we go another Sorin? No, that's. They know we have a backup. That's fine. Hit them. Hit him again with the Meathook.
I'm not afraid of any.
Do we want a devil to try to gain life? This guy's got. We're not going to get enough creatures to block this guy's menace. So let's just go ham. They're at 7 health. Let's just get them. Go Ob.
Go ahead.
Get them.
Plead for mercy.
Make them dead. Down to
Divide
3.
and you'll lose everything.
You can attack with a nice fat Hydra. Kind of. That does have flying. You can get rid of one Ob Nixilis. And then we can just block with creatures, attack them, and if our creatures die, then Meathook will finish them off. It's the gain 5 life. I was going to say, it'd be smart to gain 5 life. They did. And they go to get rid of one, of course. They draw a card. You know what? Let's do it. They can discard a card again to Ob Nixilis. We're going to need to gain life, though. Yeah, I don't want to lose life to this, so this is a life gainer. Throw that out there.
I bring my own army.
I really want to gain life, so I want to get that devil token, but I also don't want to minus any of these guys. I want to keep going, putting pressure on them, so I want to plus them to either kill them or make them discard. Yeah, let's just do it. We have a little bit of life gain out there.
Go ahead.
Hopefully.
Plead for mercy. Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright. Throw them all down. We got a Sorin, backup Sorin left. What's good? They have 4 cards in hand. Lots of mana. Creature land. What do we got? What do we got? They need this for defense because of the reach and they're flying. Okay. Do we give them the card draw? We definitely won't be able to save both of our Ob Nixilises, and I kind of do want to do that. Okay, bring this back, resolve. We don't give them the card draw. We can block with our creatures, and our Meathook will kill them if our creatures die. Double block this guy. Actually, no, what? Hold on a sec here. That way both their creatures die too. That's better. Is our Meathook going to get him? And if not, we've got Ob Nixilis. I think we might have this. I think we got this. Looks like we got this. Yeah! Oh man, I so did not think I was going to win that game at several points there. Whoo! Good times. Where are all my cheaper creatures? Finally, oh, I do have these. I just played a game in the play queue and like, holy crap. Like I don't have cheap creatures in this deck or something. Like all I have is freaking expensive stuff. Anyways. I guess we toss back Sorin. It's a vampire deck, so I'd like to keep Sorin, but I mean, we know we got the mana for Ob Nixilis, so yeah. Yep. I don't know what else to do. Yeah, yep. Shit, one of these are going to be tapped next turn. Do we go for a turn 2 play or turn 1? Let's go turn 2. Play this on 1 red. We mostly have red and black in here. Yeah, definitely play it on red. That's 2 red white sources that we have between these two. We can sacrifice Harvester to Ob Nixilis, or we'd have to, what, I guess Voldaren Epicure. If there's something we want to maybe remove that has toughness. What is that thing? Creatures can go here, create, okay, well. Play with this, I guess. For land. Do we attack with this first? Maybe see if they do trade, we just Epicure and then sacrifice Epicure to Nixilis next turn. I'd like to see if we can get 3 damage in. I think I'm going to go for that. See if they're willing to trade. And they're not, that's good. I didn't think they would. They don't really want to lose that guy. But we're going to need a chump blocker or something so they don't attack our planeswalkers. Yeah, so one of them we're going to have to minus for a devil token. Decent sacrifice 2. 3 power, so we get 3 loyalty on the copy. Who do we minus? Let's minus this guy. The card.
Shake down the ropes. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
And they take damage. Now they can play something cheap and give it haste and then kill the 1, or they can just do that. And they're both down to 1. And there's something with haste. So who do we want to kill? I think we go for this guy because he can give other things haste. This is like an ETB thing. So I think we go this way.
No
kill their guy.
Beats me and survives.
And Sorin, welcome to the party. Do we play him yet? Nah. Let's just plus this, because that's all we're going to do with him anyway, so let's get that done. 2 damage.
Carnage. Tribute is
I think maybe just go Epicure and hope we can chump block. They seem to have a lot of haste, though. They seem to be on a hasty thing. But then we'll have Sorin out there, and if we -2, yeah, let's just go Epicure. Facebreaker. That sucks. So what do they have? Damage to a player, doing combat damage to a player. Do we chump block or save it for Sorin? And then we can have 2 creatures. Wow, this thing's got menace too. We're kind of screwed. Let's get rid of this land and see what else is down there. That's not bad. We can even cast that now. Alright, I think we take the block now. Keep Nixilis alive. Get rid of the Facebreaker. Okay. Not great, but okay. Throw him down. We need a blocker.
Under my watch, vampire don't shoot. You
See if they discard or take more damage.
pleasure doing business with you.
Black, 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 red. Say we go red, because one of our red sources is shared with a black, and we've got like 3 black sources out there in total, so yeah, red source it is. Yikes. That just stinks. At least it does kill. It does get the kill. Son of a bitch. Do we have any creatures? We do. That's too much mana though. What is this? 4 mana? We'd have to get a 1-drop. We do have a 1-drop. Dang. I don't want to lose Sorin, so we'll plus him. Oh, there we go.
blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
We got a creature. Let's plus Ob Nixilis here.
And you lose
Keep being aggressive. And you know what? Let's just play this out as a land. Damn, they do have Den of the Bugbear over there. It's a good thing I plussed Ob Nixilis then. Showdown. Okay, it's 2 mana open still. That's a copy of another target creature you control. Haste. Draw a card. Damn. Meathook is nice. So they're gonna blitz this. Yeah, they could. They have to discard it. So what do? We get creatures over here and hold up Meathook? Or do we Meathook now? I think we keep plussing with Ob Nixilis. Keep the pressure on. They got 1 card in hand, 8 life. Do we attack? I really want to attack and keep more pressure on and then make a... Maybe we don't attack. Yeah, alright. Let's plus here.
by coin or card.
And then I think we play Meathook for 1.
Is owed.
Yeah, I doubt they're gonna do anything instant speed for shenanigans. Blitz will have haste, so that's 2, 3. We want to minus Sorin, it'll be at 1, so it'll be vulnerable. You know what? Let's attack with Edgar anyways. That's what I was saying. That's why I was saying all these last few things. I'm like, God, do I attack with Edgar or not? But I say we still attack with him. Because they're at 3 health. We have a 3 damage flyer now as long as Edgar survives. So even if they kill our planeswalkers, ooh, that's bad. Are you using it? Okay. You're getting that, of course. Is it enough? 3 damage. Make your guy huge. So where are they attacking though? Face one of our planeswalkers? Probably Sorin, because it'll kill Sorin. Ooh, and they kill Edgar. So now our vampire's not enough to end it. Oh, yes it is. I was just thinking of that. I was like, wait a minute, we have Meathook. Right as I was saying it's not enough. And they're realizing that too. Nice. I feel like the start was a bit sketchy. I don't even remember the start that much anymore. But yeah, got there. Okay. Wow. I think I was playing this the other day, you know, kind of like, is the deck good? Is my, you know, was it just my bad luck? And, you know, it did pretty good. So I was like, okay, let's try doing some recordings with it and see how it goes. And yeah, that actually went better than yesterday's games. I'm pretty sure I did have a loss or 2 somewhere in there, I think. But holy crap, we have the threats. We have some solutions. Usually enough, like with Harvester, Vanishing Verse, Meathook, our extra card draw with Dispute. You know, what else do we have for removal? Nothing else, I don't think, yeah. But like, the removal, the card, the discard with like, there's just such a variety of ways to be so aggressive with this deck. And with the board wipes and the removal and the chump blocks and the sacrifice, we're very controlling at times too. Like it's like a control aggro deck. Like I love that, and I really didn't intend for. I don't really know what I intend. I just wanted to use Evelyn and make a deck with Evelyn, and vampires was the way. Vampires are inherently aggressive, and what else was I saying? Yeah, it's fun. And it wins, and it's cool. Let's see what happens when I get to platinum or something like that. I'll get up there, get a little higher, see how this deck does then. I'll have to test it out. But yeah, as with the rank, when I was having all that bad luck, I think it just started off when I was in platinum in a certain, like 2 seasons ago or something like that. And I went down to tier 4. I was almost diamond, and then I just started just losing like crazy. Season ended. You can't go from platinum back down to gold or anything like that. So, you know, ended the season in tier 4 platinum and got those rewards. And then the next season I started and it was silver tier 1. And yeah, the luck was so bad. No matter what deck I played, Naya Runes, my amazing Naya Runes deck, I remember playing that. And everything was just losing all the time. I was losing all that. Like, I don't know what. I wasn't different. I wasn't making different decisions in how I played these decks. They were the same decks. Like, amazing. Like, wow. Like, tested. Like, they worked. They high win rate. And they were just not winning during that time. And I think I ended that season in silver tier 3. That disgusts me incredibly that I could not even get out of silver. Anyways, shortly after this new season began, I think is when things started going better. And I started in like bronze, tier 3, maybe tier 2. I think tier 2 or tier 2 bronze. Here I am. Am I tier 1 gold now? I think I am. I think I'm on the precipice of platinum. Right? And I couldn't even get out of silver last season? Are you kidding me? What was that? What was that? Anyways, end of that rant. Back to vampires. Let me all know what you think. Is there anything is missing? Is there any kind of deck that you think would just destroy it? I mean, with the wrong luck on our side, and pretty much any deck could just destroy it, right? Like, any deck could destroy any deck with the right kind of luck and mix of everything, right? So, what do you think would be particularly effective against me? Against these vampires, this whole set, this crew? yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know all that stuff. And yeah, I will see you all in the next video. Make sure you subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and and comment. Like I said, let me know all that stuff. So yeah, see you all in the next video. Cheers.